Hodgie's there. Who will he take out tonight? There's Ruffy. We're ready to go. Brown on Roughhead. We're going into Etihad Stadium for the opening bounce, and it's going to be an absolute beauty as Luke Shuey goes across to the Hawthorn superstar. Natanui in the ruck. Here we go. It's Hawthorn and the West Coast Eagles.
They're going to put up tonight as away we go. Opening bounce. Knocked down by...
Well done by Stratton. He is having a good year and kicks to centre wing to Hale, to Hodge, and then Hodge off a step, brilliantly kicked. He's bruised on the burst. What a lovely mark. Running Lewis, and Lewis switches it over the top. And the first goal tonight, it's Ruffy, but it was very smooth from one end to the other. Gee, West Coast just butchered it.
They won the ball in this part of the ground. Hodge used it well, but they've got to pluck up the players forward of the contest. It becomes really just an easy attack on the forward 50 then.
And Hodge could have even taken the ball inside forward 50 himself. Yeah. Roughhead and his direct opponent Brown were the only two players in that forward 50 for a long period of time. So it is a one-on-one contested game at the moment. But if Hawthorn can dictate and bring the numbers up and open up a forward line for a one-out with Jared Roughhead.
Franklin getting very heavily onto Butler. Boundary throw in. Hale and Natanui. Burgoyne read it brilliantly. Roughhead a good chance to kick the second. And Ruffy gets to 33 goals for the year. Well, I might talk to you about this later, Luke.
Just have a look at the movement here from Jared Roughhead. It's the kind of movement you'd expect from a midfielder, just always getting in the eyes of Burgoyne. Or flexible team.
Yeah. Good tap by Lewis, actually. Hale got it from Hodge to Mitchell, and now Roughhead. That's a probing kick.
A beauty, turns the ball around. Waters under pressure, so to McKenzie. Little 1-2, Bruce to Franklin, and he snapped a goal. Broad smile as he extends the lead to 11 points.
We already know that, but gee, that's the thing about Roughhead, and particularly Franklin, is he is just so agile. He's not so much a marking player half the time these days as a ground level player, where comparative to his key position defender, he was just so agile at ground level. These kind of goals seem to be his trademark more than the strong marks.
Just really highlights how potent Hawthorn are. That's 4 inside 50 for 3 goals. And Blaine Wilson was running around with Luke Bruce there, just made the decision to go.
Selwood, haven't called his name too often. Lewis at close quarters. Burgoyne stripped of the football. Out of there by Shields. Bounces down towards full forward. Gunston, sharp angle. And do you believe it? Another fine snap. By Hodge. Savage, the high ball. Hangs an eternity in the air. Birchall looking in the wrong direction. Savage follows up his own kick. Lays it off. Hale inside the forward 50. Hill. Hill's mark 45 metres out. Got a pretty strong boot. Spots Birchall in the pocket. Flirts with the idea of going. He decides against it. Now he goes to Roughhead. At his third. Splits the middle.
Josh Kennedy mightn't be in front of the
that time Roughhead going to ground. A West Coast Eagle across half back. Initially was Butler. Spills across to Simpkin. Now it's taken by Hodge. Havell at bounce. Awkwardly. Franklin meeting the sandwich. Down he goes. Waters goes after the football, but Bruce snatches it away and runs into an open goal.
To be effective with your touch on the footy, have a look at this little knock just into the park. Beautiful setup.
And Bruce just gets to the right spots in the forward 50 all the time. It's got to a point now where he's not underrated. He needs to be rated by his opposition players because he just gets to the right spot continuously. That was outstanding by Roughhead.
Mitchell, Dennis talked about the forward disposals. He's had 40 twice, as we know, against Hawthorn, and building a couple here. Shields, almost run down by Cox. Franklin, almost. Hill, clever little kick actually, gives Bruce a chance with Butler. Bruce turns his man and kicks a goal. He's got 2, and they continue to reign. He might have hurt himself here.
Well, when he kicked the ball up
to the right, Cox stretches and takes the mark.
So they still haven't got it behind Hawthorn, but that was a big miss by Saul. Within range, you would have thought. Well, that's a dangerous kick, a poor kick by Cox. Selwood unhappy, and Gunston is a real poacher, isn't he?
As you can see, an absolute dead-eye when he has a shot on goal.
Well, this will test that theory, won't it? 8 straight from set shots. Let's see if he can make it 9. This is a tight angle, you can see that. This to give Hawthorn the lead, and there you go. Who said there are stats and damn stats? That one didn't lie. So Gunston's got two. It was Embley and Stratton having a real crack. So Hill with that brilliant burst to Saul. Hawthorn, you feel like they're starting to get on top slightly here, and Franklin on the lead.
Done a good job.
Not pretty. So can Buddy nail it from here? He does. He's kicked two. And this is the problem when you play Hawthorn. They've got so many good players.
Well, when Nasul...
Well, there he is again, trying to make amends. Almost the mark. Hit the ground. Taken by Brown. Too long.
No legal disposal. Just let it go. Come on.
Simpkins got the football. Little chip pass. Roughhead takes the mark. Didn't have prior opportunity, but then it was pretty clumsy after that, wasn't it? So Roughhead, who's been terrific, manufactured one goal and kicks his fourth. And suddenly there's a wedge between the two sides now, 61-47.
Manhandled. Franklin kicking to about 20 metres out. Roughhead looking for it, couldn't quite. Waters, and picked off by Shields and Savage. There are 11 goals, one. And then Hale on the burst. Franklin at the back. He played the spalling roll down to Savage, but he's in a beautiful spot, and he does the team thing, and Gunston will go back. And we know that he doesn't miss.
I think Gunston is so confident in his kicking action, he's just quite happy to go back and have a set shot.
Is he the perfect 10 from set shots this year? He is. He's got three. Hawthorn skip away. Gee, Franklin played that well, didn't he?
Around towards the outer side eventually. Hand pass from Bailey to Mitchell. Back it comes to Bailey, who kicks it towards half forward. This time Lewis got away from Butler. Slips the hand pass to Savage. Runs to 50. Likes it off the boot. And that's why. He's got two.
He's had a good night, Savage. 15 scoring shots apiece here, Lee.
Yeah.
And
Powerful kick. I mean, that was 50-metre line. He's kicked that into the crowd.
So Burgoyne from the heart of the centre square with a step to fall forward. Roughhead! Oh, brilliant! He launched himself, got himself into the right spot. And he has been a handful all night, Ruffy. 5 goals for Jared Roughhead tonight. Anyway, Prittis hacking forward. Kennedy made a good contest, but it gets out to Hodge, and then Hodge rattles the ball forward. Franklin keeps his feet. Well done, Buddy, and Bruce kicks the goal. He's got 3, and again they kick away. The goals from the goal square tonight. Saul's lovely kick, and this is where Hawthorn have been so good on the counter-attack. And then Savage and Hodge. Jordan! Lewis, I should say.
Called it.
Well, he's a skillful kick, this guy. So Lewis gets it home. And Hawthorn
just waited for the football to drop for him. He hooks it inside the forward 50. Battle of strength. Franklin over the ball. McKenzie a second chance. Now it's grabbed by Savage. He pulls it back. Will this be his third? Well, Gunston had a decision to make down there, then was held. Initially, I think he was going to let the ball go. Then realised he had to compete. Grabbed by the arm and immediately moved side on. 2 players have 5. Kennedy and Roughhead. And he's very good. Gunston is very good. So dangerous near goal. And that could be the backbreaker. The high ball coming in and got it down towards Duray. Back to Burgoyne.
Collision coming up. West Coast built the ball back to centre half forward. Simpkin going forward, and he gets the goal. So Gibson down the race.
Numerous occasions by what appears to be a resurgent West Coast Eagles.
Let's see if they can carry that into the second half of the season. Gunston in a good spot and takes a good mark. He's been a fine, fine player who's got better as the match has gone on. So, and that was against the Tigers, and he'll have the last say tonight. We talked about what a good set shot he is, and he kicks 5 to Max Ruffy and Kennedy. And Hawthorn win 11 straight for the first time since 1975.
Talk 4, 3, 2, 1 for all and all for one. The way we are at Hawthorn.